Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation titled The Rise of Alipay and WeChat Pay. How China became a cashless society. In the next time, I will take you on a journey through how these two fintech giants transformed China's economy, redefined how people make payments, and became a global reference for mobile financial innovation. Let's start with a global perspective around the world. The way we pay has evolved rapidly in just the past 10 years, from credit cards to Apple Pay and contactless payments. Fintech has changed our everyday life, but now where is this transformation more radical and complete than in China? In China, the mobile payments dominate nearly every transaction, from shopping malls to street vendors, from metro tickets to utility bills. Today, it's not uncommon to find things in China that read "no cash accepted." So how did China become a leader in mobile payments? The two major players led this revolution: Alipay and WeChat Pay. The Alipay was launched in 2004 years by Alibaba Group, originally to support secure transaction on its commerce site Taobao. It acted as an escrow system, holding money until both parties confirmed the deal. Over time, Alipay evolved into a digital wallet and a financial platform offering a wide range of services: insurance, wealth management, loans, and more. And the WeChat Pay came later in 2013 years, developed by Tencent, the company behind China's most popular messaging app. While Alipay focused on e-commerce users, WeChat Pay took a different route, embedding financial services into everyday consumption, social moments, and lifestyle scenarios. The both platforms had different starting points, but converging on one goal: to make payments effortless and universal. To understand their success, we need to look at the situation before they emerged. In early 2000 years, cash was king in China. Most people paid in banknotes, even in big cities. Credit card existed, but their adoption was low compared with to Western countries. People distrusted them, and many small businesses didn't accept them. And at the same time, online banking service was slow, inconvenient, and poorly integrated. In rural areas, ATMs was often the only banking service available. This created a huge opportunity for mobile-first financial solutions. The growth was fatal for disruptions. The key to the success of Alipay and WeChat Pay lies in their ability to solve real problems through simple, scalable innovations. One of the most revolutionary features was QR code-based payment. Unlike Western NFC systems that required expensive terminals, QR codes were cheap and accessible. A small shop owner could simply print a QR code and stick it on the counter to start accepting payments. The other major innovations include: the first, the peer-to-peer transfers via phone numbers of connected. Secondly, the bill payments for electricity, water, and sand. Lastly, no need to physical cards or even a bank branch. Integration with loyalty cards, coupons, and transportation systems. This level of convenience turned smartphones into financial command centers. Let's dive deeper in Alipay's ecosystem. Alipay's early success was tied to the rise of Taobao, China's leading online marketplace because Alipay was the default payment method on Taobao. It gained millions of users quickly, but it didn't stop there. Alipay built an ecosystem that included the Yuebao, a saving feature allowing users to earn interest on idle money, and Credit Pay, a micro-loan feature for purchase. The system created a credit scoring system based on user behaviors, including spending, the pattern, repayment history, and even social activity. This comprehensive system turned Alipay into a financial lifestyle platform. Now, let's talk about the WeChat Pay. The Tencent took the different approach. Instead of starting with shopping, it embedded payment in their daily lives through social integration. The most economic features was the red packet campaign. During the Chinese New Year, people traditionally give red enveloped food with cash. In 2040 years, WeChat digital this tradition, users could send a virtual red packet to friends in the group chats, and others had tap quickly to grab them. This campaign was viral. In just a few weeks, the millions of users linked their bank accounts to WeChat. From there, they started using it for everything: the red hand, the food delivery, hospital, and more. WeChat Pay turned payment into a social behavior, not just a financial one. The number tell power of story. By 2024 year, Chinese mobile phone payment market exceeded is 400 trillion RMB annually. That's over the 55 trillion USD in transaction volume. Alipay and WeChat combined has a 90% market share. Alipay leads in transaction volume and financial service, with WeChat Pay dominates in their engagement and daily transaction. Today, over 1 billion users in China rely on mobile wallet. From taxi to vending machines, everything is paid through a foreign scan. This digital revolution has deeply impacted Chinese society. Urban competition in cities, carrying cash is almost unnecessary. Secondly, growing inclusion, even farmers and small shops in villages use mobile payments. Thirdly, the generation bridges. Elders use mobile wallet to buy vegetables, and kids receive red packs via phone. Lastly, the new economy, street performance have QR codes. Homeless people accept donation via WeChat. However, it's not all perfect. The concerns include number one, the overdependence on digital platform. The number two, exclusion of the elderly or unbanked in some cases. Lastly, the surveillance and the lack of financial education. Still, the net effect have increased financial inclusion and incredible convenience. China's mobile payment success story has expanded the world. Alipay and WeChat Pay have expanded to over the 30 countries, including Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, the UK, and even the US, primarily targeting the Chinese travelers. Their business model influenced the GrabPay and the Touch and Go in Southeast Asia, the Pizza in India, the Kakao Pay in Korea, and the Gojek Pay in Indonesia. Governments worldwide now look at China as a case study in building a cashless ecosystem. Despite success, there are criticisms. Firstly, the data privacy is a huge concern. Users' financial behavior, location, and context are all tracked. Secondly, the platform's dominance have created a duopoly, reducing room for smaller fintech innovators. The traditional banks have been marginalized, with reduced relevance to everyday transaction. To warm up the rest of Alipay and WeChat Pay is more than just a fantasy story. It is a story of social change, behavior transformation, and digital innovation. These platforms turned China into the world's most advanced cashless society in under a decade. Their influence is now global. As other countries adopt smaller systems, the lessons from China will shape how we design future for money. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.